Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's our visitors and our home team. On the visitors' sideline, their head coach. His team in the middle of a good run, 4-2 over their last 6 games. On the other side, the head coach of the home team. His guys come in off what he described as a strong week of practice, looking to put one in the win column in front of these home fans. Thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olson. Should be a fun one. Off we go on EA Sports. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they will finally track him down, but not before he takes this to the other side of midfield.
Well, I think we both knew, Mike, coming into the game that special teams would play a big role, but I don't think either of us expected it to play itself out on the opening play of the game. I mean, what a return. That would have been something. He takes that all the way. What a start.
This crowd ready in anticipation. Their offense taking the field for the first time. They'll be led out by the young man in his second season in the NFL. On 1st and 10, here comes Walker.
The biggest takeaway coming off last week's loss is he just needs to make a bigger impact overall. He certainly wasn't bad. I mean, no interceptions, protected the ball. But he needs to do more. He needs to kind of let it loose and take some more shots downfield and maybe throw into some tighter windows. For his team to win, this offense needs to be better, and at the front of that is the play of the quarterback.
Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Not something you want to see in the opening minute of the game. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. He takes off, and this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a 1st down. So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. Straight ahead, it's Walker. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. On play action, he'll set up to throw. To the goal line and in.
Well, we had a feeling, Mike, from talking to them this week in our meetings that they wanted to put last week behind them as quickly as possible. They could not wait for this ball to be kicked off here today, and it couldn't have gone better. They take the opening possession, they go right down the field and come away with a touchdown, and I'm not sure how many people on that sideline can even remember the score from last weekend.
The extra point is up and through, and his guys will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. Now an opening past the 30. And they will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line. So the visitors ready to go on offense here for the first time. They'll be led out by the quarterback now in his 4th NFL campaign. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Certainly not how they drew it up for his first catch of the game, but he's on the board, and I think the hope is continue to go his way, and next time, let's try to pick up some yards.
Back to throw. Quickly to the outside and complete. And he'll get about 3 here on 2nd down before he's out of bounds. third down. They'll set up to throw. He's going to air this one out. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. They get big yardage on the deep ball. 45 yards.
And a first down.
Both pre-snap and post-snap, this is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play. The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike, I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
They'll look to throw. Quick throw, taken in. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. This one caught at the 4. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. And that is going to set up an interesting fourth down decision. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That one caught.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down a score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come away with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
The extra point is good. And the visitors come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. From the 6, here comes a return. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The home team's offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he continues to be a nightmare for teams trying to defend in the red zone. Look at this graphic. Second in the NFL in terms of rushing touchdowns by a QB. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Now they'll set up to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down. He'll drop to throw. And that one thrown away to the sideline. It's incomplete. It was a frustrating series. It'll bring up 4th down. On 4th down, out comes the punter. As this drive went backwards, he's on to kick it away. Fair catch is called for and made just inside the 35-yard line. The visitors' offense ready to take over for their 2nd possession. They have been one of the better teams in terms of throwing football this year, and the numbers bear that out, and they have come out of the gates hot in this one. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. That one good for a dozen. And a very quick first down. They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. They'll stay on the ground. What more could you ask for on 1st down? Nice run of 8, setting up 2nd and short. Now, faking the give. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line. They'll empty out the backfield, line up for 3rd and 3. He'll look to throw. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
Result is a first down.
Well, nothing real fancy here, Mike. Not a huge pickup, but anytime on 3rd down, you got to know where the sticks are, who's your most reliable player, and I think everybody in this booth knows exactly what position that is.
And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
They'll look to throw again. Oh, trying to set up the screen, but that is going to fall incomplete. Now a 3rd and 2. Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controls the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up 4th down.
Well, we have an early decision here, Mike. How aggressive does this coach want to be on this 4th down try? I think you got to keep your offense out there. You have a prime opportunity to take the fight to them, extend this drive, and hopefully be able to come away with points.
Good snap. Good hold. Good kick. And the visitors will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
The home team's offense ready to get back at it. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. Hey, that's about as exciting a 1-yard run as you're going to see all game. Found a way to dodge that first would-be tackler, but not much after that. On 2nd down, he'll fake the handoff and hold on to it.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You could see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
On 3rd down, they'll throw from the gun. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. His 50th reception on the season, and he's got a first down to go with it.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Turner goes in motion. Throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
Down the field, but it falls incomplete.
17.
Here's the punter now. He'll punt for the 2nd time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. And are they going to mark this out of bounds? They are. It's out at the 1-yard line. What a kick. They'll begin here on the ground. Oh, and that's not going to work out at all. That is a safety. The defense puts 2 points on the board with a safety. But, Greg, a lot of credit, not just to the defense, but pickups as well.
Give that assist here, Mike, to the punter. Just the play ago, being able to pin that offense deep inside their own territory leads directly to that two-point safety.
And he'll be taken down as the next drive will begin there. The home team's offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They'll start out first down and 10. They'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down. Right back to him on first down. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage as best. Might have even lost a yard there.
It's a loss of a yard.
Second and 11.
Second and 11 at the 40-yard line.
A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. It's a tight, hard-hitting game early on. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. Now a give to Walker, running right, and no place to go. He's hit and taken down behind the line.
Well, they've got him going backwards now, Mike, and this is a worrying trend. We've seen it now the last two plays. They have to be able to generate some leverage at the point of attack. Count on positive yardage in the run game.
Throwing now on third and long. The pass is caught by Turner. He got a lot of what he needed, but just not enough. The mark is a couple of yards shy of the first down. And here comes fourth down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
The visitors' offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. He had the touchdown pass earlier, adding to his season total. You get a look at the NFL leaders in touchdown passes to this point this season. Back to throw here to begin the drive. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
1 yard gain brings up second and 9 at the 24-yard line.
They'll throw out of the gun. Quick throw here is complete. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. Now, on 3rd and 2, they'll try and throw for it. And he'll be taken down, but good enough to keep this drive going. It's a first down.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
They'll look to throw yet again. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. 2 first downs, and they're at the 46 now. It's first and 10.
At the 46-yard line.
Back to the air one more time. Quick throw out wide. It's caught. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
A gain of 16 yards.
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And a nice job, able to dance away and get forward for a pickup of a half dozen. From the 32-yard line now, here's second and 4. They'll stick with him again. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. They'll throw here on 3rd and short. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5. but it will keep the drive going.
A 5-yard gain on the play. And a first down.
Here's a designed run. He'll step up and run, and some good running there. He'll fall forward for about 7.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
He'll take off again.
A gain of 9 yards. That's good for a first down. First and goal at the 10-yard line.
This has been some kind of march downfield now. Can they pay it off with 6? It's 1st and goal. And he'll take it on in. Point after try forthcoming. The kick is good. And the visitors are going to open up the lead to 8.
Our home team, 9.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This is Turner. Very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. The home team's offense about ready to take over once more. They'll have very good starting field position as they set up past the 40. He'll go left side here and complete this one. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Look wide, get this one complete. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
3rd and 8.
Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on 3rd down. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down? Back to throw. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he's going to have the 1st down. Aggressive call there. But it works out as they convert on 4th down. They'll look to throw. This one not quite on target. Let him too much. That one falls incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. They run with Walker. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. That is a gain of 20. What a chance now. 1st and goal coming up. From the 4-yard line, trying to punch it in. 1st down and goal. No handoff. He'll keep it himself. And he's going to lose yardage here. Taken down back at the 8. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. It's back at the 8 now for 2nd and goal. That is caught by the tight end. It's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
Our home team, 16.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. The visitors' offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he has done everything you could ask of him coming into this one. Spread it around, hasn't taken many chances, and potentially on his way to a big game throwing the football. And not much there. Good defense, held to no gain. 2 minutes to play in a tight one-point game in this first half. Greg and I continue in just a moment. Quickly to the outside and complete. And he gets him 6 yards closer before going out of bounds. And it's third down coming up. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Quick throw, taken in. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
An 8-yard pickup. Result is a first down.
We'll try and set up the tight end screen. And he'll be out of bounds as the first down completion nets about 3.
Bounds at the 40-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. Second down 6.
He'll step up and run this.
It's a gain of 8. That's good. First down.
So a pair of first downs moves him out to the 47-yard line. And it's first and 10. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Second and 10.
Incomplete. It leads to second and 10.
And he'll wind up with a short pickup as he slides to a stop. And that's going to bring up third down. Now this offense can use the first of their timeouts. Clock stops with a little under a minute to go in their second quarter. On third down, they'll set up to throw. He'll take a shot here, back of the end zone. That one incomplete. Coverage outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot, and now it is fourth down. And now here comes the punt team. And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. The home team's offense going to take over here in the last minute of this first half. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with first and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Throwing over the middle, this one is complete. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. He'll drop to throw. Quick hitting slant there. They'll break the huddle. It's second and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5. At the 48-yard line.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down. He'll try to run for it. And he wisely hit the deck at the end of that one. No unnecessary shot there. It is a first down. Now the offense will use their third and final timeout. And it'll come with 15 seconds to play in this first half. Throwing now on 1st and 10. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. So the move is for the field goal unit here. This is going to be from 53 yards out. This one is good. He knocks it through. And his guys get 3 here late in the first half to take the lead.
17.
So chances are I don't think this field goal is going to ultimately decide the outcome of the game. But I promise you, Mike, they got a couple seconds here to defend. They'll kick this ball off. But when they run into that tunnel for halftime, going in with the lead, there's going to be some guys feeling pretty good about their chances coming out of the break.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. He'll look deep, left sideline. That's to the sideline. It is intercepted, but I don't think he was able to stay in bounds. And indeed, the officials concur. It is incomplete. Very nearly a turnover.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome into the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you on an abridged halftime report. Good competitive first half. This game kind of has a punch-counter-punch feel to it, as reflected on the scoreboard. Tight game going into the second half. Can either team pull away? To find out, let's go back to the stadium and our broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thanks. Probably a tough halftime for the defensive coordinators, trying to do something to slow down these offenses. What a show they put on in the first half. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit.
The ball comes out. It is picked up by the defense. And he is going to bring this one back. They force the fumble, and it leads to a defensive score. Greg, what a terrible play for the offense. You're trying to gain some momentum. Here you not only lose the handle of the ball, you hand the defense 6 points.
And, Mike, how often do we see that when a player loses the ball, his confidence is not far behind? And I think in this case, that's where the coaching comes in. Put your arm around him. Hey, we're giving you the ball in this next possession. We believe in you. They've got to get this player back into the flow of the game after that back-breaking turnover that led to the defensive touchdown.
Team 26. Visitors 17.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The visitors' offense getting set to get back to work. They trail here by a couple of scores. The margin is 9 as this drive starts with 1st down. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down. Now a give up the middle, and he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 9. Now they'll set up to throw. Thrown left side, the catch is made, and he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. He'll try again here, 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. They'll look to throw again. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 3. At the 30.
Up the middle they go. And he'll be close to a 1st down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short. 3rd and inches.
Brings up 3rd and inches.
They'll go with... the ball's out. And this one is recovered by the defense. It always feels like it's a safe play. Just have the quarterback keep it, get that 1st down, try to extend it. But here it's not free, and the defense will take over.
Yeah, the priorities of a quarterback sneak, Mike, are A, get the 1st down, B, protect yourself, but C, protect the ball. And he was not able to do the 3rd part of that act, and he's going to cough it up now and give the ball right back to this defense.
Drive will start on the ground, and a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. So, from the 37, here's 2nd down and 5. From the gun, here's the give to Walker. And he'll be out of bounds. There is a flag on the field. And let's see what caused it. Here's a handoff to Walker. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd and 4. He'll keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. And he'll get this down to the 40. That's a nice run. That's also a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
On the ground, it's Walker. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
Now this time they'll look to throw. Quick throw here is complete. Got to get it to the 30. Here comes 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 9.
Slot man gonna move in motion left. On 3rd down, they'll throw from the gun. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And he will slide to a halt, but he does have the 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
The defensive line has to do a better job of contain rushing, especially on 3rd down. Mike, you can't rush one-on-one. You have to rush as a unit. Keep the quarterback in the pocket, and when you let him get loose, this is what's going to happen.
And he'll be stopped at the line of scrimmage with a flag down. Let's check on the call. And they'll finally run him down, but he takes it inside the 10-yard line. From 6 yards out, it's 1st and goal.
The 6-yard line.
Here's Walker. And he's going to lose yardage here, taken down back at the 8.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
They'll throw out of the gun. That's hauled in at the 2. And he's close to the goal line but didn't get in. Good job to make sure he doesn't cross the plane. And now it's 3rd and goal. And he will do it himself. He's in.
This is one of the more impressive drives that we've seen in a while here, Mike. And to cap it off, it's a simple read option. But for some reason, the defense just doesn't account for the quarterback keeping the ball. And by the time they realize who has it, he's in the open field and on his way for 6.
The offense will stay out there as they will line up and go for 2. They'll run for it with Walker. And I don't think he got there. He did not. They mark him short. The try for 2, unsuccessful. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 3. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The visitors' offense ready for this next possession. They'll begin with 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
He's going to take a shot down the field. That is caught! And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score! 72 yards. It's a touchdown. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
The extra point is good. And the visitors are back within 1 score. It is an 8-point game. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This is Turner. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The home team's offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And this defense has got to be at its wits' end trying to come up with a way to keep him contained. He's had so many opportunities to tuck it and go, and he's turned a number of those into big plays. And he'll bring this across the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 4. 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
And that one is incomplete. Penalty flag down, back in the backfield, in the area of holding. That's complete there to James. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. It is 3rd and long. Back to throw. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Really nice coverage there defensively, and here you find yourself in a one-score game. Mike, he understands the value of protecting the ball. Really smart decision. Throw it away, snap it again.
A fair catch. He's going to call it and take it right around his own 30-yard line. The visitors' offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And he has been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked apart. That is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been terrific all game long. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 32. Result is a first down.
Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the 3rd. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Throwing now from the gun. Looking middle of the field. It's complete. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and
Shotgun
7.
snap as they'll throw it on 3rd down. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down marker. Trailing late. They've got to go here. It's 4th down. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down. The home team's offense ready to get back at it. The advantage is 8. We'll see if they can make this a 2-score game on this drive. 1st down and 10. He'll start this drive by keeping it himself. And he'll be brought down at the 32 after a short pickup. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
They'll look to throw. Quick throw, taken in. They'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
That's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Now, on 3rd and 2, they'll try and throw for it, and that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
The visitors' offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. To the right side here, pass is caught, and they're going to move this all the way up near the 35-yard line. 6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a 1st down.
Results in a 1st down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Here's a 2nd and 9. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down. Special teams out to the field, ready for this punt. They'll be forced to punt, trailing here in the 4th quarter. Taken at the 19. And it'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. The home team's offense ready to see what they can do. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Turner goes in motion. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. That one brought in by James. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. From the 33, here's 2nd down and 2. From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard. Here's a 3rd down and 4. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
So this is a part of the game that everybody works on, Mike. They call it 4-minute offense, and you don't necessarily have to have 4 minutes on the clock. But the whole idea is we possess the ball late in the 4th quarter with the lead. The goal is we want to end the game with the ball. So that 3rd down conversion is going to go a long way. Protect the ball, continue to pick up 1st downs. If they do that, I don't even think their opponent sees the ball again.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Straight ahead, it's Walker. The hold closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. Here's a 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Once again, it's Walker. Fighting off tackles, pushing his way forward. Good gain of about 4.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
1st and 10. Now, faking the give. That one into the hands of Turner. He's taken down just shy of the 10. His 2nd grab on this drive, good for 11 yards, but most importantly, a 1st down. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. He'll go left side here and complete this one. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. The training staff going to look and will step out for a moment. On On second down, Walker. And nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all. They've converted 2 third downs already on this drive. And here's 3rd and 4. Out of the gun, he'll throw. That one, taken in, middle of the end zone. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter, get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
The extra point try forthcoming. He's got it. And his guys will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
Visitors 24.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. A safe kick taken at the 5. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The visitors' offense back onto the field for their next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. His throw left side is complete, and he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. Catch number 7 so far in this one, and a 1st down. On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
That's another 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He takes off. And he's into a slide to avoid the contact. Does so successfully, and it's a 1st down.
First down. A gain of 13 yards. Result is a
Handoff here, up the middle, and he'll get about 5. From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
He'll look to throw. There's that man again, another catch. Well, a chance to get right back in it here. 1st down and goal.
At the 10-yard line.
Now they'll set up to throw. He'll complete that to his fullback. And they'll get him down right around the 5-yard line.
A 4-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it.
Down in the red zone, design quarterback runs are a handful for defenses to account for. But in this case, give them credit. Not a lot of room to maneuver here for the quarterback, and they keep it to a short game.
Oh, he feels the pressure, and he'll go down back at the 6. Here we go. The noise is deafening. It's 4th and goal. Escaping to his left. So they get the touchdown, and now it is a 9-point game. Greg, you can go for 1 and make it a 1-possession game. Or some people think about going for 2 here. What would you do?
I think I'm going for 2, Mike. Listen, the way you have to look at it is I need a 2-point conversion at some point. But I want to know now, am I down truly 2 scores, or am I able to get it down to 7 and truly make it a 1 score? So I'm going for 2 now, and I want to know what the rest of this game looks like. How many possessions do I need?
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. This drive starts on the ground with Walker. And quickly, the clock stops again. Defense taking the timeout. $1:54 to go.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
2nd down and 3. They'll drop to throw. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And now we get a timeout by the defense. So the clock stops with 1:50 left in the game. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Now Walker. Nice gain on 1st down, but the penalty flags come in. And the question now, will the play stand? Back to the ground after the penalty. Oh, what a run. Down inside the 30-yard line. Now this defense will use a 3rd and final timeout. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down. Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. 2nd and 11. So the fans gonna head home happy. It's a win for the hometown squad. They're able to erase the memories from a week ago. A game they really did struggle in. Look like a different group here as they respond with a solid victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. So long, everybody.